Welcome back, friends. Now we have completed the preparation for the examination. Switching over to next lesson. 12 Science, Subject English FL, Flamingo Unit 2, The Lost Spring. First of all, difficult words. Scrounging. First of all, we are starting from page number 13. Page number 13, scrounging. Scrounging means getting. Scrounging means getting. Page number 13. Scrounging means getting. Glibly. Glibly means expertly. Expertly. Hollow. Hollow means not solid. Hollow means not solid. Page number 14. Bleak. B-L-E-A-K. Bleak means desert. Bleak means desert. Shuffles. S-H-U-F-F-L-E-S. Shuffles means walk by dragging feet. Walk by dragging feet. Shuffles means walk by dragging feet. Page number 15. Page number 15. Udupi. Udupi means restaurant. Udupi means restaurant. Desolation. Desolation means loneliness. Desolation means loneliness. Rag pickers. Rag pickers means garbage collector. Garbage collecting person. Garbage collecting person. Rag pickers means garbage collecting person. Periphery. Periphery means nearby. Periphery means nearby. Metaphorically. Metaphorically means can be said. Can be said. Squatters. S-Q-U-A-T-T-E-R-S. Squatters means invaders, intruders. Squatters means intruders. Devoid of. means without. Devoid of means without. Now page number 16. Canister. Canister means milk pot. Milk pot. Page number 17. Page number 17. Slog. Slog means struggle. Slog means struggle. Stinking. Stinking means smelling bad. Smelling bad. Vowels. Vowels means dirty home. Vowels means dirty home. Shack. Shack means hut. Frail. Frail means weak. Frail means weak. Here I am going to erase it. I am going to wipe it out. Once again I am calling it. Page number 13. Scrounging means getting. Glibly, G-L-I-B-L-Y. G-L-I-B-L-Y. Glibly means expertly. Hollow means not solid. Page number 14. Blick means desert, D-E-S-E-R-T. Shuffles, S-H-U-F-F-L-E-S. Shuffles means walk by dragging feet. Now, page number 18. Page number 18. Spirals. Spirals means coils. Spirals, S-P-I-R-A-L-S. Spirals means C-O-I-L-S, coils. Mounds, M-O-U-N-D-S. Mounds means hips. Mounds means hips. Shanty, S-H-A-N-T-Y. Shanty means hut. Shanty means hut. Flickering, F-L-I-C-K-E-R-I-N-G. Flickering means shining unsteadily. Shining unsteadily. F-L-I-C-K-E-R-I-N-G. Flickering. Flickering means shining unsteadily. Drab, D-R-A-B. Drab means shabby. Drab means shabby. Sanctity. S-A-N-C-T-I-T-Y. S-A-N-C-T-I-T-Y. Sanctity means sacredness. Sanctity means sacredness. Drabbed. D-R-A-P-E-D. D-R-A-P-E-D. Drabbed means covered. Drabbed means covered. D-R-A-P-E-D. Drabbed means covered. Now page number 19. Once again I recall it. Afterwards I am going to erase it. Udupi. Udupi means restaurant. Udupi means restaurant. Desolation. Desolation means loneliness. Desolation means loneliness. Rag pickers. Rag pickers means garbage collecting person. Garbage collecting person. Kachro vinmawada. Rag pickers એટલે કચરો વીણવાવાળા. Garbage collecting person. Periphery. Periphery means nearby. Metaphorically. Metaphorically means can be said. It can be said this way also. Metaphorically. Squatters. S-Q-U-A-T-T-E-R-S. Squatters means intruders. Who enters forcibly. Who enters illegal. They are called squatters. Devoid of means without. Devoid of means without. Now page number 19. Drained of joy. D-R-A-I-N-E-D. Drained of joy means without joy. Without joy. Ribbed. Ribbed means earned. Ribbed means earned. Rings. Rings means yard. Lament. Lament means grief. Lament means grief. Mind-numbing toil. Mind-numbing toil. It means tedious and uninteresting routine. Tedious and uninteresting routine, hard work. Mind-numbing toil. Mind-numbing toil means tedious and uninteresting routine hard work. Tedious and uninteresting routine hard work. Vicious circle. Vicious circle means unpleasant condition. Unpleasant condition hard to escape, hard to escape. Hold up, hold up means caught. HAULED, hold up means CAUGHT, caught. Apathy, apathy means uncaring attitude, uncaring attitude. Apathy means uncaring attitude. I am going to erase this. Repeating one more time. Canister, canister means milk pot. Slog, slog means struggle. Stinking, stinking means smelling bad. Hovels, hovels means dirty home. Shack, shack means hut, HUT. Frail, frail means weak. Afterwards, page number 20. Page number 20. 20 is the last page number. Stigma. Stigma means disgrace or shock. Disgrace or shock. Hurtling, HURTLING. Hurtling means running at high speed. Running at high speed. HURTLING. Hurtling means running at high speed. Repeating these words. Spirals means coils. Mounds means heaps. Shanty means heart. Flickering means shining unsteadily. SHINING. SHINING. Shining unsteadily. Drab means shabby or bad. Drab means bad. Sanctity, SANCTITY. Sanctity means sacredness. Sanctity means sacredness. Draped, DRAPED. Draped means covered. Drained of joy means without joy. Reaped means earned. REAPED, REAPED. Reaped means EARNED, earned. Rings, RINGS. Rings means heard. Lament, LAMENT, LAMENT. Lament means grief, GRIEF. Mind-numbing toil, NUMBING, NUMBING. Mind-numbing toil means tedious and uninteresting routine hard work. Tedious and uninteresting routine hard work. Vicious circle. Vicious circle means unpleasant condition, hard to escape. Vicious circle means unpleasant condition, hard to escape. Hold up. Hold up means caught, CAUGHT. Apathy. Apathy means uncaring attitude. Apathy means uncaring attitude. Stigma. Stigma means disgrace or shock. Stigma means disgrace or shock. Hurtling, HURTLING. HURTLING. L-I-N-G. Hurtling means running at high speed. Hurtling means running at high speed. Now, content of the article. What does this article contain? We all know very well that in West Bengal, intruders come from Bangladesh. These intruders enter India illegally. They are the victims of flood, hunger and cyclone in Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, they were living a very poor and struggling life. So, they entered India illegally and they live in India illegally. Now, they cannot do a job very well, they cannot get admission in a school because they are not Indians, they have entered India illegally. Then what they do? They are collecting the garbage. They are collecting the garbage and send and sell it to the wholesaler. Many NGOs run there. Many NGOs are doing this work, that they purchase the plastic waste at higher rate so that the poor people collect plastic waste and send them. In this way, plastic waste is decreased from the environment. So, these garbage collecting people collect plastic and other garbage and sell it to the wholesaler. This is their business. Even the small children of their family also do this. Elders are not engaged in business. Then what are they doing? They are making bangles made of glass. And this process makes them blind in the due course. In the family, the elders are blind. All the elders are blind because the process of making glass bangles makes them blind. But they have no other alternative. They have no other alternative. They cannot send their children to the school because it requires some document. They have no any document. They have entered India illegally. So they are doing this job forcibly to satisfy the hunger of their family. In this way, this article throws light on the life of these helpless people, and NGOs, government must do something, either to send them back to Bangladesh or to give them some identity or to accept them as Indians. Only then they can be freed from this life-threatening struggle. Now, we are repeating this summary in Hindi so as to make my average students aware of the content. इस स्टोरी में ऐसा है कि जो कचरा बीनने वाले होते हैं, उस पर ये आर्टिकल है. कोई कितने एनजीओ है जो प्लास्टिक वेस्ट हायर प्राइस देकर खरीदते हैं और ये गरीब लोग प्लास्टिक बीन के वहाँ पर बेचते हैं. इस तरह से एनवायरनमेंट से प्लास्टिक वेस्ट डिक्रीज हो जाता है. तो ये जो पश्चिम बंगाल में बांग्लादेश से घुसपैठ करके इलीगली इंडिया में एंटर होके कई लोग आते हैं. बांग्लादेश में फ्लड ज़्यादा आता है, साइक्लोन ज़्यादा आता है, तो ये लोग वहाँ बांग्लादेश के गरीब लोग वहाँ स्ट्रगलिंग लाइफ जीते हैं. तो वो क्या करते हैं, उससे बचने के लिए इंडिया में एंटर हो जाते हैं. इंडिया में आ तो गए, लेकिन उसके पास डॉक्यूमेंट न होने की वजह से वे लोग अपने बच्चों को स्कूल नहीं भेज सकते. तो उनके बच्चे पढ़ेंगे नहीं तो काम धंधा कैसे करेंगे? तो दो ही काम है. बच्चे कचरा बीनते हैं, प्लास्टिक वेस्ट बीनते हैं और फिर होलसेलर को दे देते हैं। और जो भी बड़े लोग हैं, बड़े लोग वे सब कांच की बैंगल्स बनाने में लगे हुए हैं। कांच की बैंगल्स बनाने का जो प्रोसेस है वो इतना अनहेल्दी और अनहाइजीनिक है कि प्लास्टिक वेस्ट से भी बदतर है। कांच की बैंगल्स बनाते बनाते वो लोग अंधे हो जाता है, कंप्लीट ब्लाइंड हो जाते हैं। इतना वो डेंजरस प्रोसेस है। लेकिन उन लोगों के पास दूसरा कोई अल्टरनेटिव नहीं है, तो वो लोग वही काम करते हैं। इस तरह से ये आर्टिकल कचरा बीनने वाले और कांच की बैंगल्स बनाने वाले दोनों की लाइफ पर लाइट थ्रो करता है। और एनजीओ या फिर गवर्नमेंट उसके लिए कुछ करे, या तो बांग्लादेश वापस भेज दे या फिर उसको इंडिया की आइडेंटिटी दे। ऐसा कुछ करने के लिए ये आर्टिकल उसकी भलाई के लिए लिखा गया है। अब हम उसकी समरी स्टडी करेंगे। आप ऑनलाइन पढ़ रहे हैं तो लाइन टू लाइन तो लेसन पढ़ने का पॉसिबल नहीं है, लेकिन समरी हम बोर्ड पर लिखते हैं। The first part throws light on the struggling life of the poor rag pickers, of the poor rag pickers. The first part throws light on the struggling life of the poor rag pickers. They have migrated from Dhaka, Bangladesh. They have migrated from Dhaka, Bangladesh their homes in Bangladesh had been swept away in storm. Garbage collection is a means of survival for them. Garbage collection is a means of survival for them. They also have dreams and desires. But they do not know the way to its fulfillment. Some children of this community work at tea stalls. The job has taken away the freedom of childhood. In the first part, we are made aware about the rag pickers. The first part throws light on the struggling life of the poor rag pickers. They have migrated from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Their homes in Bangladesh had been swept away in storm. Garbage collection is a means of survival for them. They also have dreams and desires, but they do not know the way to its fulfillment. Some children of this community work at tea stalls. The job has taken away the freedom of childhood. Friends, this is the limitation of time. Second part summary we shall continue in the next lecture. Good day to you.